everybody who's attending. Just another exciting event that's happening here out of Kennett High School. But standing in front of me is great representation of what it means to be committed, dedicated, put effort towards, and that doesn't just, I know we are about to embark on a college career in baseball, but all those efforts and commitments with these four in particular does not go just towards baseball. We have represented up here, we have school leadership, we have school involvement, the number of clubs and organizations that they're a part of that they help lead, and all that goes into what they've been able to accomplish on the baseball field throughout their baseball careers. Lastly, one of the most important things, I think, most important stats that, regardless of all their career statistics in baseball, but what stands in front of me is a combined average of a 3.72 GPA. That's all four of their GPAs put together average. That is absolute. That's definitely worth applause. And that's just another great example of commitment they put towards something. So they built a lifestyle throughout their teenage years, their school careers here going through Kennett of being determined, being committed, being dedicated, putting effort towards. Therefore, they're getting to realize a goal that they all set forth from the young age of when they started in T-ball of getting to play this game at the next level. They represent 3% of high school athletes who get to realize this goal of becoming a college athlete, and that in and of itself is an impressive statistic as well. So at this time, I'm going to turn it over to Coach New. He'll be able to dialogue a little bit more particular on each of them, but Peyton and JC and Matt and Ashton, we cannot say congratulations loudly enough, and we cannot express how proud we are here at Kennett that you guys are going to go and represent what you've done through here. You can't see the hardware, but it's behind them, the accomplishments that you've helped our school realize here, and then what you're going to do at the next level. And we can't wait to follow you all. So congratulations, men.
First of all, I'd like to thank Coach Vaughn for every year getting this event organized. I'd like to thank all the parents, the school staff, anybody that had any dealings with setting up this. It's always a first-class thing when we have these every year. And it seems like we've been lucky the last couple of years. We've had a bunch of these in a row. So I'm extremely excited, and thank you guys who brought this all together. Now we're here to congratulate four of our Kennett baseball players. Matt and Ashton, they're going to sign their national letter of intent to play baseball at Arkansas Little Rock. And then JC and Peyton are going to play at my alma mater, Coach Llewellyn's alma mater, Coach Pixley's alma mater, and Coach Penn. We all four played at Three Rivers at some point in time, I believe. So they'll be playing baseball next year at Three Rivers Community College. When I think about what these guys have been a part of over the last 4 years, I think in 21, they were part of a state championship team. Matt was the only starter of the four that was out there, but people don't realize what the other three brought to us that year, their level of practice, and people don't realize that our JV team was undefeated that year in the CMO Conference, and that's the only time it's ever happened since I've been here. That year was such a special year, and all four of these guys played major roles in that. In 2022, they started to play major roles, started to get roles on the field as we are a Final Four team. We had a third-place team, and they all started to find roles that year for the team. And then last year on a state quarterfinal team that eventually lost to an eventual state champion, all four of them were on-the-field starters. I don't know what our combined record was over the past 4 years. I know we won 20 games, at least 20 games every year. And I know our home record over the past 3 years has been 32-1. We've lost one game in 3 years at home. And that is such an impressive stat. And these four guys have played a major, major role in that. I want to congratulate also not just these guys. I want to congratulate all their family who's probably worked as hard as you guys to get you to this point. Think of all the games they got you to, washing the uniforms. Their little baby's got to have Gatorades after the game. Take you to Dairy Queen if you win. So all those things that your parents have done for you all the year, you should be really appreciative of that. So right now, let's go ahead and get this thing, get them signed and let them sign their national letter of intent. And then after that, we can get the parents up here and make the mamas happy, and they can all get their pictures. And your teammates are happy that you got them out of fourth hour today. So congratulations again. We couldn't be more proud of you on behalf of Coach Llewellyn, Coach Pixley, Coach Penn, and myself. Let's give these guys one last round of applause.
Ashton Williams, one of the players signing today, and he's a versatile player for the Kennett Indians. He came on strong in his junior year, showing off his arm, a big weapon for the Indians on the mound. Unofficially, Ashton had 11 appearances with a 7-1 record. He struck out 59 batters, had an ERA of 2.31 on the season. An outfielder when not pitching, he was a threat to throw runners out trying to advance on the bases with his great arm. And at the plate, he hit .310 this season. Ashton will continue his baseball career as he signed today with the UALR Trojans. Congratulations, Ashton.
Thank you.
Hey, what made you choose UALR?
You know, it's more, when I look at a college, I look at like a family bond, like a trust. And I just feel with them, like, we just like hit it off instantly. And like, I feel really confident in them, and they feel really confident in me too. And it's just that connection and feeling with Coach Sanders, with texting, calling. It just feels really good to be with them. And I feel like I can really trust them, and I feel like they really trust me. So.
Well, that's great. Are they talking about using you on the mound or a combination kind of like you were in high school?
I'm pretty sure they're going to give me a chance to go both ways. I hope I get to go both ways. That's what the dream is, you know. But I'm really looking forward to it. That's for sure. I'm going to get the pitch. I hope I get to hit. I really do. Hitting's really fun, and pitching's just like, you know, home. It just feels comfort, you know. It's amazing.
Well, of course, you'll be looking for a big senior season this year for the Indians. I'm just curious, what's a bigger thrill for you? Get a big hit in a game, striking out a very good hitter, or throwing out a runner on the bases trying to advance when you're in the outfield?
That feeling when you strike out one of their big power hitters, big names, that feeling of dominance over them.
And striking him out with a fastball.
Yes, just straight down the middle, gas. It's an amazing feeling when you overpower them.
Ashton Williams, congratulations and good luck as you continue your baseball career.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Ashton Williams, one of our signees here today at Kennett High School. Another one of the players signing today at Kennett High School, Peyton Branum, right-handed pitcher for the Kennett Indians. Now, Peyton, you made a huge impact for the team in your junior season on the mound, playing in 13 games as a pitcher. Most times, you're the relief specialist on the team, and you had that excellent control on the mound. You faced 142 batters last year, walking only 9. And that is an amazing stat there. Your earned run average, 2.05 on the season. And what was really impressive to me when I was looking up those stats, you stranded 29 runners on base. A lot of times you're going into a ball game, you got runners on base, and if you leave those guys out there, we know that you're doing your job. Tell me a little bit about the process, because you're signing with Three Rivers. You're going to go play baseball there. What made you choose Three Rivers?
My coach over the summer, he just talked to me about going there. He made it seem really, really convincing. I've always wanted to pitch, love pitching when I get on the mound, and he gave me that offer to go play and pitch, and I took it.
Well, it's really great when you guys are familiar with the coaches, but you're going to be familiar with some of your teammates as well, and that's also a big advantage when you go on to the next level.
Like Tanner and Brooks last year, I'll know some of them. Some people over the summer, I'll know them up there too. You know, I think it'll be pretty fun. You know, all that.
Well, Peyton Branum signing with Three Rivers. Now, last year, I'm just going to reflect back. You were put in some of the biggest baseball games against some of the best hitting teams. And I remember Valley View, having to go to Valley View, one of the top 2 or 3 teams in the state of Arkansas, and you really held down their offense. And they've got some guys going to be drafted really high this season, and you handle those guys well. And then getting thrown right in against the Jackson Indians as well here in Missouri. Tell us, your mindset going into those games, knowing you're facing good hitters.
Just seeing like those really top hitters like you see all over the internet, knowing that they could probably hit the ball really well, but you just gotta stay calm, throw the ball, let your defense do the work, it'll all work out in the end.
Well, Peyton, congratulations. Good luck at Three Rivers as you continue your education and your baseball career. Also signing at Kennett High School today, second baseman for the Kennett Indians, J.C. Poole. Now, J.C., you showed off your ability to make all the plays, a deadly double play combination with Matt Gardner, who was at shortstop pretty much all year, you guys going back and forth. Now at the plate, J.C., you also had a great junior season, hitting for a .329 average, on base percentage of .465. J.C. also blasted a home run and was always a tough out. And you struck out only 8 times. You were one of those pesky hitters I know the good pitchers hated to see. 103 plate appearances, only 8 strikeouts. And you put the ball in play, good things are going to happen. You're going on to also play at Three Rivers in Poplar Bluff. What made you choose Three Rivers?
Well, they're close to home, and the thought of going to a JUCO it weighed heavily on my mind because at a JUCO you can really work on your game and try to improve yourself as a player, and that was really appealing to me.
Well, that, and you're familiar with the coach, I'm sure.
Yes.
You're familiar with several of the players because you have teammates from Kennett that went up and playing on that team, and then you have a teammate this year that's going to be playing at Three Rivers. And how important is it? Because I see your family traveling all the games, family from St. Louis. I'm sure they're going to be at the Three Rivers games as well.
I hope so. I want them to come.
Well, your grandfather posted your name on his comments on our Facebook post, John Clinton Poole. Well, I think I've called you JC for your entire career, but JC, we're proud of you. Congratulations and good luck on continuing your baseball career and furthering your education at Three Rivers.
Thank you, Mr. Perry. I appreciate it.
All right, JC Poole. Also signing today at Kennett High School to go on to play at UALR for the Trojans is Matt Gardner. Matt, you've been a part of the Kennett baseball team, that state championship team, dominant teams. Last year, a heartbreaker. The first loss in 3 years at home ended your season. But you have been a regular at shortstop since I think you were a freshman. So how do you feel going to UALR and continuing your baseball there?
Feels good.
What really pushed you to go to play for the Trojans in Little Rock?
Well, they were the first school to offer me a job to go, so I'll be ready to go.
Well, I know they've talked to you a little bit. Where do you look to fit in on the Trojans baseball team?
Somewhere in the infield for sure. Probably shorter, second.
Well, of course, you've been a shortstop, great shortstop. You play a lot of summer baseball down in Arkansas, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Well, when you play a lot of summer baseball in Arkansas, you're probably going to know a lot of folks on that Trojans ball club when you go down.
Yes, sir.
That always helps. And Matt, good luck on your senior season. We're talking like you guys are leaving us today, but we got another big year of baseball, but we want to wish you best of luck as you go on to play for the UALR Trojans and also continue your education after high school. Congratulations, Matt.
Thank you.
All right, Matt Gardner, another one of our signees today.